Hi, it's Cameron, and I am going to be redoing the house that I built for my Not So Berry Mint Sims, which I did not record any of my previous gameplay, but this is going to be an introduction to the Sims and the challenge that was created by Little Simsy. So for the challenge, there's 10 generations, and each generation has its own color theme and rules that they have to complete. So I'm still on generation 1, which is the mint generation, and they have to have the vegetarian, jealous, and materialistic traits, and also the chief of mischief aspiration and being the scientist career. And you have to complete the aspiration and complete the career up to level 10 and master the mischief and logic skills and complete the elements collection. So just an introduction to what I have so far. I have my sim Minta Berry. Minta is mint in Swedish, and I thought it sounded pretty. She looks like this. And she has all the correct traits. She's currently at part 2 out of 4 for the Chief of Mischief aspiration, and it's level 4 of the Scientist career. So that's how far I've played by myself, but I'm going to try to film the rest of it from this point on. She has level 3 of the Logic skill and level 5 of the Mischief skill so far, and she has 9 out of the 15 elements. So like not halfway, but you know, kind of close to halfway with a lot of the things for this challenge. She has 15 days before she ages up to an adult, but she's going to stay at that because she's currently pregnant with twins, 1 boy and 1 girl. Have not decided what the names will be yet, but that's where I'm at right now. A little bit about her personality. She likes video gaming, mischief, obviously, and the colors green and blue, which I chose because there isn't really a mint option in The Sims, and I feel like mint is a very bluish green, so I just chose both of those. And she's currently in her 2nd trimester and 22 hours until her 3rd trimester. So we still have a little bit of time before she gives birth, but that's where we're at right now. And her current partner and who she's living with is Max Morales. It looks like this. And I just had her meet a random sim that came, you know, walking down the street, and had them start dating. And when I went to try for a baby, I was not getting that option. So I went to create a sim, and I found out that he was set to neither get Sims pregnant or become pregnant. So I changed it so that my sim Minta could become pregnant. And once I moved Max into the house, I discovered they have the same aspiration, the Chief of Mischief aspiration, which is kind of cool. I guess I'd say they were meant to be together. And is also at level 5 of Mischief. So they're about the same level right now. Difference is Max has the detective career, but is only at level 1 of that career, and has the childish, loner, and active traits. So, you know, they're not too similar, but they're very similar in liking mischief and those sorts of things. As far as likes and dislikes, Max likes fitness, cooking, and the color gray. and dislikes S-pop and modern decor, which is a bit of a challenge because the house that they're currently in has modern decor, and the house that I'm building here also has a bit of modern decor, so Max might be a little bit upset all the time, but it's fine. So some other notes that I noticed after watching this back: I forgot to add a smoke detector in this house, so I'm gonna have to remember to do that before they actually start living there. My plan is to have them move into this house once the babies age up to toddlers, because I set up the red room that you see there for the Rose generation as a toddler room, and it's just easier to move with toddlers as opposed to babies. So that's the plan. I did not check to see if they could afford this house. I don't remember how much money they have, but the house is it's somewhere around 35,000 simoleons, somewhere around there. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah. So when I was recording this originally, I built almost the entire house and was working on the backyard, and my computer froze, so I had to just shut the whole thing down, turn it back on, and I had to rebuild the entire house. So this is actually me doing it much faster than the first time, because I already knew kind of what I wanted everything to look like, and where I wanted everything to go. So that's what's happening here. As you can see, I just did the toddler room. Like I said, it's one boy and one girl. I haven't looked at any names related to Rose or Red yet, but I hope to do that soon so I can have names for when the babies are born. Yeah, so that's an introduction of my Sims and where I'm currently at in the game. As you can see, after my computer froze, I decided I'm going to save every like 5 minutes so that wouldn't be an issue. So now I'm working on the backyard area. I wanted to keep them in a tier 2 tiny home so that they could still build their skills fast. So I didn't have a lot of space inside for a lot of the activities I wanted the kids to be able to have to play with and build their skills. So I decided to make this kind of covered patio area with a bunch of toys in the backyard, and that was the compromise that I came up with. So I just put some, that tent from Dream Home Decorator and Dollhouse and Toy Box, and I believe a toddler slide, which I might swap out some of the things when they become children. So that's what that area is. And next to it, I just put a patio table so that they could have, space to sit all together, because in the kitchen there's only a table with 3 chairs. That was the most I could fit. I actually didn't play test if they could get around those chairs, but I hope that they can. As far as my gaming setup, I play on a MacBook Air, one of the older models, like 2017 model, and my computer struggles running the game, but I don't care, and I just force it to struggle more because I play with mods and custom content, and I have quite a few packs. So I've just dealt with the fact that my computer fan screams at me every time I open the game. So that's my setup. I'll look up a list of the packs that I have, just to let you know what kind of things I'll be working with. because I decided to play this save in Little Simsy's save file because I'm doing a challenge made by Little Simsy and I thought it would be cool. But she has all of the packs and I do not, so a lot of the Sims that she has placed in the world, when I encounter them, they're not wearing clothes or are wearing like half of an outfit and maybe have no hair. So I've just decided every time I come across a Sim to hop into Create a Sim and throw some clothes on them, but I wasn't going to do it all at once because there's way too many Sims for that. So as far as the packs that I do have, we'll start with expansion packs. I have Snowy Escape, I have Discover University, I have Island Living, I have Get Famous, Seasons, Cats and Dogs, City Living, and that's it for the expansion packs that I own. As far as game packs, I only have Dream Home Decorator and Parenthood. And then for stuff packs, I have, I have Tiny Living, of course, because I built a tiny house here. I also have Toddler stuff and Vintage Glamour, which I believe is all of it. Yeah, those are all the ones I have. I don't have any of the kits. Don't know why. None of them currently interest me. But like I said, I do play with a lot of mods and custom content. So I have a lot of the little stuff packs made by Felixandre and Harrie because I think their custom content is amazing and it always looks really good and the colors look really cool. So I have quite a few of their custom content. I have the living room, bathroom, I believe I have Kichen, and the Jardane garden packs that they have. I think that's all from them. And then I have a few other ones. Sometimes I take the other ones out of my game though, so I don't remember which ones I have. But that's it for custom content. As far as like build mode items, or build and buy, I guess. As you can see, this is the house. I decided to do a little walkthrough, just to look at it. I used the only custom content I believe I used in the living room is the living room couch there. In the bedroom I used their tiny Twavellers custom content in the kids room. Ever since I downloaded that custom content, I used it in every kids room because it's adorable. This is where I just figured out I forgot to add some decor. I like to put like some clothes hanging and some little shoes, so I just added that in. This is the master bedroom. Obviously a lot of the house is like mint, just green, except for the kids room, and that's the backyard area. So yeah, I also play with MC Command Center in my game and UI Cheats. Those are probably my favorite mods to play with. I feel like they really give you a lot of options to change things however you want. And I can't imagine playing without them ever since I found out they existed. So this is the finished house, and I will put a picture of the current house that my sons are living in at the end of the video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I can't wait for you to actually see my Sims in action. that might be my next video or my third one. Haven't decided yet, so see you guys next time.